Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. Thursday, Jan 30th, 2025. Good morning to you. We're about a minute and a half away from the open here on New York. The daily frame for the three sisters, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow. You can see that we basically have an inside day. We did marginally break yesterday's high at some point here overnight, but we are back into yesterday's range. I'm going to call this an inside day functionally. Although technically we did break that high. Inside day on the S&P, guys, so really a contracting pattern, as you can see, after that very big day on Monday. And then we have another inside day resting here as well on the Dow. So kind of a lackluster picture coming into the open here, guys. Here are the two sisters 1 minute charts, guys. VWAP, we're kind of vacillating around the volume weighted average price here, two standard deviation bands. We'll be waiting for this thing to open in about 15 seconds and we'll take it from there. This is my trading grid, daily chart, 30-minute chart, 1 minute chart on the right hand side for final execution. There's that essentially inside day with bullish body for now, guys. Looking like we want to push up here a little bit. And then the 30-minute chart, let's take a look at that a little closer. You can see that yesterday, of course, we had that sell down that began in the European session. This is the start of New York, dropping hard all the way down. And at the end, or in the second half of the day, very whippy and messy, but we had a bunch of buying and selling and then selling and buying and what have you. These arrows indicate a clean traffic range. We have that gap move that goes all the way back to after the close on Friday. And over the weekend, the gap, of course, markets weren't open to act upon news and deep seek and what have you. And that's what we're looking at now. So we have a clean traffic range in there, cleanish traffic at the very least. We are indecisive here on the open, guys, and we have in fact opened. I likely won't do anything as long as we're in this range that you see here. 1 minute chart, guys. There's the 1 minute opening candle. And it is done. We're now into the second 1 minute candle. The opening range, guys, here is 22.5 points for the NASDAQ. It'll be very small for the S&P. Yeah, 3.25 points approximately, give or take a half a point or so. Nothing for me to do here, guys, on the open. This looks pretty lackluster here this morning. We do have some news, medium impact news at 10 a.m., which is in 29 minutes, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'll just be watching price action here, guys, candles, and see if anything shows up, but I'll put you on pause in the meantime and let a bunch of stuff play out here before taking any action here. I'll bring you back. All right, guys, flipping down here a little bit. Nothing for me to do. We technically have a marginal up day here and a bullish body, so the daily is neutral to bullish, if anything. We have a down candle inside of a congested range on the 30 minutes, so that's neutral to bearish, right? So neutral to bullish, neutral to bearish, and then we have this dropping below the open range here, which is a micro bearish sign here, breaking below the pivot in the pre-market. Could go lower, could go much lower, but I'm not touching it yet. And pulling back to the underside of the open range here, guys, but I'm not touching this. This does not feel like a clean break and retest to me. It's quite lackluster. And even if we flip on down here, I won't be touching this. I don't like this and the combination of the neutral to bullish daily, right? So there's no alignment here at all for me. Or for you, but you might just not realize that yet. All right, guys, things are getting a little bit interesting here. We have a what I call a Zarfoid blast pattern, or a cup with a handle. Buy stop order, guys. Stop below prior pivot right there, and I'm in, and I am in. That was quite quick. Bear with me for one moment. Just checking my brackets on my own platform, and we're good to go. Long the NASDAQ, guys. Now things are in line or more aligned with the technical up day, bullish body, breaking above, prior candle high. Even though we're inside of this range, we have now tested the upside, tested the downside, tested the upside, tested the downside with a rising bottom here, guys. This is a cup with a handle style pattern. We'll track the 4 models here. I'll be asking a lot from price action here this morning. So looking to push up into this clean traffic range here, guys, that we talked about earlier. Right in through there. And target 1 has been hit, guys, so the 1R all or nothing trader has left the game with full profitability. The 2R move stop to break even at 1R has now moved their stop to break even because we hit 1R. So they are now protected from a losing trade. And now it's the 1.5R and 2R all or nothing traders waiting to see what happens. So why am I long, guys? Well, finally, after this tug of war here, earlier on, we had a really nice forming pattern, which many of you know that I'm a big fan of. And it's a cup with a handle, rising bottom, above open range, 9 above 21, resolving higher after this grinding vacillation here. But in line with the 30, which turned bullish and breaking above many 30-minute candles, heading towards a clean traffic range in line with the energy and the torque of a technical upday and a bullish body. So the daily feeding into the 30, feeding into the 1 minute chart here for final execution. No guarantees for all the models here, guys, but we can see that we're off to a nice start here. And target 2 has been hit, guys, so the 1.5R all or nothing trader has left the game with full profitability. And now it's the 2R all or nothing trader waiting to see if they can make some money here today as well. And there it is, guys. So the 2R move stop to break even at 1R has now been stopped out at break even. And now it's just the 2R all or nothing trader waiting to see if they can salvage this or if they're going to be stopped out at -1. The other 2 models have made money and the 3rd model is break even. All right, guys, we're back. We had news come out here at 10 o'clock and the market didn't like that clearly. And that's it, guys. That'll be it for today. The 4 models, you can see that the 1R all or nothing trader made full profits. The 1.5R all or nothing trader made full profits. The 2R all or nothing took a charge for 1R, and the 2R move stop to break even, defended their position for a break even result. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day. We'll talk soon.